Hi everyone, how are you today? I'm a little bit late, but I'm here. I'm Rachel Chamness at soundwavesheal.com. Here we go. I'm a shamanic channel and mentor at soundwavesheal.com, and I help light workers expand into advanced realms with shamanic channeling, trance channeling, and healing rapidly, or I also help advanced expand their sessions with more connections to spirit. So I love to help beginners and advanced, and that's what I do. Today we'll be using my cards as always. I'm here every Thursday at 11 a.m. New York time. I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee. These are my cards. I'm very close with the Fae Elementals and all kinds of beings, and so I channeled this deck, and it's been amazing. So I'm so glad to bring them forward for you and help you. And if you have my deck, then you can find out more ways to use the cards by watching this every time. So I really love doing that. So I am live in 5 places. I can see your messages, and I will get to almost everyone, especially those here in the beginning. Hi, everybody. So I see you, Jean. I'm good. How are you? I see you, Wendy. Glow. Hi, Glow. Hi, Tracy and Joanne. Hi, Joanne and Miss K. Hey. Okay, so, all right. So I'm going to shuffle the cards to be correct. And I'm also just going to start with 2 cards of my own, because we always do this. If you've never been on before, we do work on 2 cards first so that you can see what they are. That's the wrong layout. Hold on. Oh, here we go. So the first one we're going to look at today is Divine Change. This is a beautiful unicorn card. There's 2 unicorns in the deck, and this is one of them. Okay, so Divine Change, I'm going to read straight from the book. This book will teach you about 37 different kinds of elementals. I'm not looking at you, am I? There we go. Is that better? Unicorns are beautiful elementals who are very angelic. They are pure of heart and soul, and all that I have seen have wings, or at least the essence of them. They can be a bright white or show themselves in many colors. You may ask them to help you, and they will. They love to help you create abundance and more effortless flow in your life. They are friends and helpers to humans. Babette says, this is her channel, a great divine change is coming for your greatest and highest good. Continue to support yourself with positive thoughts and intentions in the now and not projected to happen in the future. Keep the faith and start planning for your desired outcome. You've asked Spirit for help, and that help is here. Ask for unicorns to lend a hand for all to flow to you. So that's what this card is about. If you picked it for yourself and you weren't sure about the message, since it's harder to read yourself, then you could read in the book. Okay, now I'm really feeling strongly that Babette wants to come through and do a little healing for everyone here, especially if you're in the wake of this hurricane that's coming. It's supposed to come here too, and we're supposed to get really high winds, which is very unusual for Knoxville, Tennessee. But the Panhandle and Florida is really getting it now. So let's bring Babette forward for a healing, where I'm going to trance channel her healing for you. Hi, and a little clearing for everyone too. Hi, All right, that's what I call my liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing. It is a mixture of psychic Reiki healing master teacher, channeled healing, channeled light language, and channeled messages too. But Bets does not have a message, but maybe Marymont will, which is the next card. And we'll talk about that. This is my new crystal. Is that not amazing? Wanted to use it. Okay, so let's talk about Marymont the elf. When you get this, it's finish. This is often talking about a book, but I'll read it to you. There are many types of elves, but 1111, by the way. But they are all healers and builders. All elves want to help humans to create the life we are craving. Call on them to help you with building your dreams or with any part of the home, whether improving one, finding one, or paying for one. The elves are more serious than other Fae, and they are in charge of many Fae portals on Earth that lead to many realms, including the Fae realm. Marymont says, time to complete an unfinished project or begin a project that's been delayed. The path is paved to finish this project now. Celebrate your success with each completed part to help you finish more satisfying projects in the future. This project will usher in more abundance and opportunities for you. Okay. Now, I do understand that right now my Amazon cards are unavailable. They're unavailable on Amazon in the US. They're still available in other places and on my site, if you go to that, or soundwavesheal.com. But anyway, I'm working on it. It's like something else. I'm telling you, selling your cards or whatever on Amazon, not easy. Woohoo! Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's start at the top. Jean Destro. You got self-employment. That is so funny, Jean. You're not going to believe what happened. This fell out of the deck. And I was like, no, not yet. I haven't even picked one for anyone yet. So I put it back in and then I shuffled. And guess what? It came out. That's funny. So this is definitely your card. That's a very strong message. Self-employment. You're supposed to be working on self-employment. You have skills. You need to be using them. You need to work on at least something small. At least something, even if you don't have clients yet. I mean, I know you, I'm sure this is light work that it's about, even if you don't have clients yet, you can start with group healing or just working in general. You could work today for helping people with a hurricane. You can help all kinds of things, and just the law of attraction, when you're working, then you'll get more work. And so that can help you get paid work. But just like starting something, some sort of self-employment, if it's not about healing or reading or anything like that, if it's not about light work, then what is it about? There's some sort of little self-employment they just want you to start. They want you to start something, one step, one tiny step, even if it's the decision, but something to start. Okay, that's what they're saying. Hi, Wendy. Okay. Hi, Ashley and Joe, Lisa, Bernadette, Michelle. Oh, you agree with the message. Okay, good. All right, Wendy, you get adventure. Khaki, the Amethyst Fairy, is all about like, this life you've chosen is an adventure. Now, sometimes we see the negative side of that. Like, why does all this happen and this crazy? But really, it's just one big ride. It's a great adventure, and it's all about how you see it. I'm reading this great book, and, brings up a very good point, which is, getting the thing you always wanted does not ever make you happy. What makes you happy is learning to appreciate everything you have every day. That's the only thing that'll ever make any of us happy. And it's the same goes with adventure. Like, if you want adventure, you can have it right now. It's just the way that you look at everything that happens in your life as an adventure, not as a, why is this happening to me? Or, oh, this is such a shitty 3D. I mean, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? It's like how we look at it. We can find adventure in every day. And they're asking for you to find the adventure in your everyday. And it will make you appreciate your life and bring you more happiness. Hi, Glow. You got Be Uniquely You. Some of the Pink Dolphin is saying, really, really, there's just really, don't hold back. Really say the thing you want to say. Be the you. And if people can't handle the way that you are, then that's their loss. That will just mean that these people who are not great for you and your life will just exit out of your life as you are continually bringing in new people, soul family, to help live your best life. So they're just like, be you and don't hold back. If they can't take it, then they can't take it. You know what I mean? Then they're not the right person to hang out with, right? Oh, I'm so good. Glad. I'm so good. I'm so glad. It is raining like crazy here, and the hurricane's raining here. This is the last hurricane that's driving us 4 days of rain or whatever. It's awful. Hi, Tracy. Lovely to see you. You got... Uh-oh, my cat's throwing up. That's not good. Okay, you got Listen, Mudu the Tall Elf. This is the clairaudience card, as you know. And so, don't listen to my cat throwing up. Listen is, for you is, they're saying listen to your heart. There's something that you want to do, and you're really feeling called to do, and it's scary. And I feel like it has something to do with your job. And they're saying, just listen to your heart and you'll be guided in the right way. Of course, you have all of these skills. You know, you're a highly accomplished medium, you're sound wave sail master practitioner, like you're amazing. You can do all the things. So you can listen to your heart and you can make anything that you want possible. It's a very high manifesting time, and that's really going to be working in your advantage. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Miss K, problem resolved. So you had something happening going on, and you're hoping for a good outcome, and they're telling you it's already happened in the ethers. Like, this problem's already resolved, even if you don't see it yet. So go ahead and celebrate, think about it, talk about it as if it's resolved, and you can't wait to see how it's going to happen. Really use that law of attraction to help it resolve faster. Hi, Joanne. Lovely to see you. You got Receive with Grace. Kindle the Mermaid, asking you to receive. They really want you to open up, just like that reading you had yesterday with me. Is it yesterday or Tuesday? They want you to make sure you're so open to this change, even though change is scary and change is not always the most awesome thing, especially things like moving. You know, they just want to say that the more open you can be about it, the more awesome the result will be, and the more you will love it. So just working on releasing any resistance to that idea, and start they've told you before, it's just start receiving, working on that law of attraction so hard. Like, you are going to be the expert on law of attraction. So you just, what is the universe giving me today? I can't wait to see. Is it going to be coffee? Is it going to be lunch? Is it going to be donuts? Is it going to be a free massage? Is it going to be like, it's just going to get, each thing's going to get bigger and bigger as you're just expecting it to happen. Oh, Jean, thank you. Hi, Frankie. You got Leadership, Tote, the Centaur. So, Frankie, where are you supposed to be leading others? There's something that you help people do all the time just because you're nice, like, you know, and that they want you to think about doing more of it. And they actually show me my husband. So my husband is always helping people with their job interviews. And it's just a thing that he does. Like, he just helps people do, and then they're like, you should be doing recruiting. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's what recruiting is. So they're showing me that as an example, although maybe it's also true of you, but whatever it is, they're like, there's something that you do all the time to help people with, but really you could be a leader in helping lots of people do that as like another stream of income that you would really enjoy, because you're already doing it for free, is what they're saying. Hi, Bernadette. You got Share, Hummel the Abundance Dragon. Share. I hear share and share alike. All right, you have so many gifts, and they just want you to share it more. Be a little more generous with your sharing. Like, you know, give more. Just like, let's say, I don't know how else to put this, because I don't know what you do and they're not showing it to me, but let's say you do what I do and you give like some sort of session that's like a timed session. It's like, you're gonna, you know, of course you're already putting your heart into whatever it is that you do, and just giving a little bit of extra is going to actually, and it's not a whole lot, it's not like you're giving too much, it's like just a little bit more, just a little bump on that is going to help you so much. That's a message. I'm not quite getting it. So more than that, unless that just totally makes sense. So let me know. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it does make sense. Okay, right. That's exactly what they're, oh, I'm so sorry you lost your fiance. So they're just like, give a little bit extra, you know, like an extra few minutes, Not a whole lot, nothing, to really hurt you, but like just a little bit extra thing. And or maybe it's like a little extra program that you like give, like a video or something that you send people. There's something a little extra they want you to do, and it's gonna really bump up your clients. You're welcome. You're welcome, Frankie. I hope that made sense. Okay, so who's next after Bernadette? We got LP. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Okay, LP, you got Witness a Miracle, and this is all about, this is kind of like somebody else's card earlier. It's like, the miracle you're asking for is already here. And now you're just going to witness it. Like, it's happening. And I feel that very strongly. I have chills. They're like, it's happening. What you wish for is happening. Now what you have to work on is your fear about actually getting what you want. So sometimes we're like, we want that thing. Oh, but I'll have to do more taxes, or I'm going to, this, or it might be hard, or, it's like, or, wow, I'm really going to be out there because now I've gotten what I want. They're like, just work through it. That's normal stuff. And you can work through it, and don't be afraid. Like, release everything in your way because your miracle's here, and you just have to release all your resistance and things like that. If you want help, of course, I do sessions, and I can recommend many sound waves heal practitioners as well. Like Tracy, who's on the call. On the call. I'm so old. Who's on the live. Hi, Jessica. You got Divine Change, a unicorn telling you that big changes are happening. Big changes are happening in the world. They're going to affect you in such a positive way. Don't be afraid of what's happening in the world. The 3D and the 5D timelines have split already, and we're really witnessing a lot of destruction in the 3D, but we're only witnessing it. It's not happening to us. And so just watch as this divine change is happening. It's all good things, and just stay away from the fear. You're so welcome. Hi, Judy. You got tend to your garden, something that you're, something or someone you've overlooked needs your help. And just a little extra help. I feel it's close to home. Are you married? Do you have a husband? I feel like it's your husband. Just needs to talk to you, or needs a little extra care, or a boyfriend, or I feel, are you married? I feel like that's what it is. But if you're not married, tell me and I'll check and see if it's some other male in your life. Okay. Yes, Mina, you can have one. You got, please don't puke again. Are you okay? I'm scared to see where my cat puked. I heard her puke. Hope it's not anywhere staining. Okay. As I'm sitting here with you guys for the next 30 minutes. Music for manifesting, Miley. The leprechauns for you, Mina. And this is really about how you can use music to manifest whatever it is you want. If you like to sing, if you like to dance, if you just like to, I hear your Fae spirit guide go boogie. So it feels like she's talking about boogie, like 70s music. Just whatever it is, whatever it is that you want to manifest, that's how you're going to do it. You're going to listen to this music that you love. You're going to dance around, and you're just going to, and then you're going to get into the feeling of what it feels like to have the thing that you want. So you'll be like, woohoo! So like once you get really high vibe, I'm so excited that I bought that new car, or whatever it is that you want. I'm buying a new car this weekend. So more on that soon. But anyway, so it's kind of the same thing as what I'm getting. It's like whatever it is that you want, you just get yourself in that high vibe, and you talk about it out loud as if you already have it. We do that all the time. It's really fun. Hi, Trish Cook. You got synchronistic events. Spirit is showing you all these events one by one, like happening. And they are all synchronistic, meaning that so they're really showing me this olive branch, which actually I've never noticed before, even though it's in my cards. There's all kinds of little symbolism in this, and they help you, so the olive branch. So something is bringing you peace, and they're giving you little hints. They're giving you little signs from spirit, and you're just supposed to recognize them. So if you're like, hey, that's a sign. Yes, it's happening. I'm getting more peace, or whatever it is that's bringing me peace. The thing that you're wanting, that you feel will bring more peace. It's here. I know it's here. I see your signs, and I thank you, and I'm grateful for them. You'll get more signs, and it'll happen faster if you do that. Okay. Hi, Lisa Marie. You got time to move. They're saying it's time to move your butt. So I just heard your spirit guides say, or your Fae spirit guides. Is this like, Sitting too much. They're showing me sitting too much. It's been raining for days and I sat like all day yesterday and then I was like, oh my gosh, I sat the entire day. Like that is so bad. Um, and they're telling you the same thing. You need to move around a little bit more. Make sure you just do something. If you're in a place where it's like raining a lot like it is here, then do something inside. But it's just time to like get some blood flowing. They're even saying that you might do something like hydrotherapy, cold and hot water, and that's another thing you can do that will help you. But they just like move that blood, really, just like move, get it flowing. Yes, you can. You got Alchemy and Magic, which is on the cover, Michelle Claire, of the whole of everything. See? This is a great card. Selemi the Unicorn means that you have all the tools that you need. You see all the tools around them? You have everything that you need to make magic in your life, to manifest whatever it is that you want. There's no thing you have to finish, class you have to take, something you have to sign. There's nothing that you need to start. Sure, those things are going to help and you can add them as you go along, but you don't need to finish them before you start. I see so many people who do what I do, but they do nothing because they don't know where to start. They have all these certificates and they don't know what to do with them. Like no one's really, either they just don't believe they can do it, or they've been given certificates and things, but they don't know really how to use it. But whatever it is, I love to help people understand how to use their gifts. And it's usually very simple, a very simple answer, telling people all the time these things, but it's not even in a session. So, you use what you've got. It's time to just, really work at your goal and not worry about, I need one more thing or anything. Just go, just start, or just take another step. Feel like you already started, but maybe another step. Hi, Ashley, you got courage. You're going on a big trip and you're going to need just some courage. I think it's just like it feels a little scary. And maybe you've already left and they're saying that you have all the courage. You're taking a leap, you're going into the unknown, you're going to learn a lot about yourself, you're going to see things in an interesting way, and you're going to learn a lot about you is what I get, and it's going to be very helpful. All right. I can't, it's not working. Okay, thank you. Hi, Joe. Yes, you got Manifest. Joe D'Alessandro. Manifest. This is a genie of the Old West. He told me his name was. Lar. And he is saying that if you truly want to manifest, you have to learn to receive better. And that means that, and I guess they would have given you the receive card, but I already pulled it. So you have to learn to receive. Learning to receive means that you accept things when people give to you. Hey, Joe, I just bought your coffee. What? No, don't buy me a coffee. Here's my money. Oh my gosh, I'll get it next time. Oh, I can't believe you bought me a coffee. No. Then the universe is like, oh, Joe doesn't want anything. Well, let's cut off all gifts, including abundance, flow, things like that. So you can never say no unless it comes with some kind of strings attached to someone you don't like. Of course, that's a no. No, thank you. But in general, thank you for the coffee. The universe has my back. It's showing me that by giving me a free coffee or a free lunch, or thank you. It's so great that you're giving me all this stuff. It's from the universe. So just accept it. Someone's being extremely generous. That's just the way that they want to express themselves to you. Some people like to give gifts, so just really need to receive. And if you do, you're going to be able to manifest whatever you want, because that will open the gate to the manifesting. It's not related, it doesn't come from the same person. It's just that that's what opens your gate to that. So hope that helps. Hi, Margarita. You got worthiness. It's self-worth tripping you up in what you're trying to get from the world, what you're trying to manifest as well. These are all manifesting cards, of course. That's what the Fae were just adamant about when I made this deck. And self-worthiness is like where you're getting stuck. So, sometimes, so for you, what I get is like someone telling you negative things about you when you're a kid, or when we're younger, although you look pretty young, so early 20s maybe. So might have been recent, but someone gaslighting you and telling you negative things about you, and those tapes are, we call them old tapes, when you're my age, but you know, those old reels are like in your head, and you need to release them and know that you're very worthy. You need to do something, actually do some sort of program or something for self-worth. You need to actively work on it. Maybe go get a session, or you know, I help people with this too and have lots of programs, but you know, whoever you're drawn to, whoever you see or have, you know, in your toolbox to help you, or buy a book or something. But the self-worth thing, it's time to release all that and like really shine your light. That's what I get. Hi, Alicia. You got reevaluate. Something that you said that you would do, or that you promised yourself that you would do, is too hard. Like, it's ridiculous. Like you set the bar so high that you can never achieve it. And now you're feeling bad because you're like, well, I didn't do it. And they're like, well, how could you possibly do that? Like, you're already so busy. You're going to add in, you know, 2 hours of working out or whatever it is. It's something you thought, well, I would, or maybe you put it like, well, I'm going to do it by September 26th. And now you're like, oh, it didn't get done. But they're like, who could get it done that fast? It's like, it's unrealistic. They want you to reevaluate and treat yourself a little kinder, and just take steps and know that it's coming, and just reevaluate how you're going to do it. Use the law of attraction a little bit more. Pat yourself on the back a little more. Do more victory dances. We're here. Okay, I got a sign. It's moving. It's getting there. It's there. It's here. You know, I kind of had to morph into the law of attraction. It's here. It's already happened, right? You're welcome. Hi, Joelle. Celebrate Wintana the Fairy Mermaid. It's time to celebrate your wins. Celebrate your wins. Every night you're going to say 3 things you're grateful for. Try to make them new every day. 3 things you're grateful for today. It can't always be my husband, my grandchildren. It's going to have to be like, you know what? Today was, I thought, you know, that such and such was going to go badly, but it went great. You know, I was really touched when such and such happened. I had the best coffee today. Like, it can be really stupid stuff. It doesn't have to be life-changing. Just 3 things you're grateful for every day. Train your brain to see more grateful things, and also law of attraction will really help you with that. Okay, I got you already, and I got you. Okay, so I'm gonna have to skip ahead a little bit. So if I haven't read you and you haven't posted in the past 5 minutes, you might want to post again. Okay, let's go to Jody Jenkins. You got love. Maybe the fairy elf. This is about you loving others. And it's about how changing your thoughts from whatever they are, some negative feeling, to love makes a huge difference. And that's actually a huge thing. So, you know, as a psychic healer, I often remove entities and things from people. Okay, here's a story. And I used to do that and be like, damn you, you disgusting thing. How dare you be in this client and hurt her this way? Or, you know, like, you're banished, like, get rid of them. And one day we got this message, like, it was actually in one of my channeling classes, one of my students, and she got, you know, we need to transmute with love. And so I started doing that, and wow, what a change, you know? Here's these nasty, icky things in people, and I'm like releasing them with love, and they go so much easier. And I actually did a podcast on this recently in Channels and Chats, 5D Channels and Chats podcast, Jody. And it was with Carrie Mook, and you should watch it. It's wonderful. It's one of my favorite podcasts this year. So beautiful. We talk about that, and you're really, I think that it would make a big difference. So just, you know, sometimes we just have to forgive ourselves, forgive the higher self of someone, and then just try to come from a place of love. And maybe there's like steps that, like, you know, you're mad, you release it, you do shadow work. I have a shadow work blog that could help as well on my website. It's free. And, you know, you do that, and until you can come to a place, and maybe it's more like pity, you know, you have pity for them, you know, but that's okay. And you just, until you can just, you know, say, okay, I send you love. And that healing is huge. This is the shadow work blog post that can help a lot, okay? Okay, Deanne, you got past life connection. So when I pull this, I'm going to clear whatever past life connection. Again, every week here, it's another Atlantis life. You have Atlantis life to do with water that needs clearing. I'm going to clear it for you. You're afraid of sharks? Well, when you were a dolphin in Atlantis. Yeah, you had to allow it there. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Ooh, yeah, you were afraid of sharks. So a past life has an emotion that's affecting us in this life. And it's usually an emotion we have to release that allows negative things in our fields. And when we release the emotion, then those things can't attach to us in any way, or even if it's just like negative feelings or whatever. So it was a fear of sharks, but there was something else about it. They're not really, maybe they just don't want to say publicly, but whatever it is, that should help you. Jeannie, you got Flo, Earthly the Lava Mermaid. I channeled one of these lava mermaids from Lemuria like a couple of weeks ago in my 5D, live in 5D, which you can find at Soundwaves Heal, either in my group. It's probably easier to find in my group, or it's perhaps in, it's in my Facebook page, Soundwaves Heal, or YouTube. You could find it easily in YouTube. And they're pretty cool beings. And the reason I'm telling you is because you once were a lava mermaid in, in Lemuria. Okay, in Lemuria. Yeah, you were. So, they're all about flow. They work with the lava flow also. So they're all about flow. It's coming up for you, this past life. And there's a lot about it that they want you to learn about it actually too, which is pretty cool. I think there's like a connection to Pompeii as well. That's a big past life that I'm releasing from people too. Although I don't think you were a lava mermaid there. You were a lava mermaid in Lemuria instead. But anyway, there's something about this. Do you ever call yourself a hot mess? It feels like what she's saying. See, do you see her reflection and how beautiful she is? And it's like she's seeing it in the lava, but what they're saying is for you to see your own beauty even in the hot mess, or like whatever happens. The hot mess might not be you. It's like even if things are like burning down everywhere, you can still see your own beauty. And also, please don't ever call yourself a hot mess again. That's a terrible law of attraction. No offense. We have to all stop. We all learn that. Your turn. So yeah, they're just saying that there's so much to see and so much beauty. And they also want you to do a gratitude, at least 2 things a day that you're grateful for. Start looking for positive things and you'll find them, and start looking for positive things about yourself and you'll find them. And then and as your self-worth grows, so will your flow. And what flow is like everything's working, things are working out. Like, whoo, that was an amazing day. Wow, extra money from nowhere. Oh, wow, I just met the most perfect person to help me with such and such. Wow, things are just like amazing right now. See, if you start to look for that, that is actually what will happen too. Thank you. All right, Christina, you got trust your intuition. I'm sorry, there's a little fairy elf who just said, "You're so psychic." Just like that in my ear, and it was really funny. "You're so psychic," he says. "Trust your intuition." And he's like, "You got it, girl. Like, you don't need to even second guess yourself. Like, you are totally getting the right messages." All right, Nikki Owen, you got finished. This was the card we talked about in the beginning. Mary Mott, the elf, is asking you to finish. He says, finish the checkout. Do you have something like, oh God, I'm the worst at this, where you like go, oh, you're almost going to buy it, and then you're just like, I don't know. I'll look at this later. There was something you were going to buy for yourself that was like really helpful, and you just kind of went, I don't know if that makes sense. It's the first time I've ever gotten that message with this card. Usually it's like, finish what you started. But they're saying you're supposed to finish it. You were going to buy yourself something. And you didn't because you know, it's hard sometimes to buy yourself something when, if money's tight or we need to buy something for someone else, and they're like, go back and buy that. Go finish that cart. Finish your shopping cart and buy yourself a little something. It wasn't that big. Nina actually didn't. So let me read you, and you got the best card in the deck. Well, at least these days, it feels like it, right? Abundance windfall. Lots of abundance coming your way. I see a leprechaun and I hear gold, baby. So abundance windfall, there's abundance. It is, I don't know that it's actually financial. The gold could mean like this information is gold. I feel like it's information that can really change everything for you. Really great information, the kind of thing you'd be like, oh my gosh, that's gold. That's the idea. That's the thing. It's something really great. So start looking for that too. Did I read you, Miss K? Yeah, I did. Okay. Cindy, peace be still. Okay, who else hasn't gotten a card? Because I'm going to have to go investigate what happened with the cat. Because I have another live after this. I'm actually giving a free healing with solfeggio. 741. It's like a throat chakra healing for communication and for sovereignty. It'll be 20 minutes long, starts right on the hour, and it'll be at Sound Waves Heal. In my group, if you're in my group, definitely go in there, because I'll do a little more personal healing there. If you have things that come up, I'll take it from there first. But otherwise, you know, get the full benefit. It's going to be on Facebook at Sound Waves Heal, and also YouTube if you're not there right now, if you're on FindMeAMedium. Okay, Cindy, peace be still. Love your name so much. Grounding. How can you ground deeper? Okay, what's your grounding ritual? Are you grounding into earth in the morning, at least by thought, if not by bare feet in the grass? Are you grounding into Gaia's fifth dimensional grid? Okay, if you're not doing that, then you need to do that. If you're doing that, and you're still getting this card, then you need to go deeper. 6-dimensional grids. And if you need help connecting to 6-dimensional grids, anyone here, I can help you do that. I have, I do a lot of connections to spirit guides and helpers that can connect you to these deep ascension grids. And I love to help people. That is in my tag Lightworkers membership. It's very easy, or it can be in a personal session. But anyway, whatever you're doing, you need to, you know, make sure you're going deep enough. Okay, guys, we got a lot of people here, and I got to wrap up. So we're going to do a few quick cards, and then I'll do a group card in healing. Okay? You are welcome. Oh, and I really want to know how to say your name, and I'm not going to try to murder it with my American accent, but you got stop and rest. You're working too hard. Give yourself a break. These are fast cards. Sonia, that's the name of my sister with a J, though. Trust and patience. You got my favorite card. I get it all the time. Be a little more patient and trust in your spirit guides and your helpers, and you will receive what you're looking for. But you have to trust. If you need help with that, here's my Spirit Guide Masterclass. It is free, and it also comes with meditations. Everybody, if you don't have this, you've got to get it. It is very, 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 very helpful. Okay, I'll put it in the comments, but it's totally free, and you get to know me a little bit too. So I think it's very helpful to know who your spirit guides are, and to be able to connect with them. So be a little more patient with what you're asking for. Have more trust and see the positive. Like, I got this, you know, it's happening. Okay, Almi, you got caution. Something is not what it seems. It's right in front of your face. Something is not what it seems. But they're saying if you just take a deep breath and ask for help from your guides and angels and Fae, that you will get the answer of what it is. Okay, Joanne, release and go. Something is not serving you anymore. You already know what it is. And it's time to really let it go and not just say you're going to. And they're looking at me. Remember how you were going to buy a new car for the last 4 years and you never did it because you hated it? Yep. Well, now we took your car away from you. Transmission broken, and now I have to buy a new car. So same with you. It's time to release it and stop putting it off and do it. They're pointing at me too. I have to buy a new car this weekend. Lori, you are safe. It's okay to take that leap, to take that step, that leap of faith. Go ahead and do it. You're safe. Your guides are waiting for you to do it. Hello, Teresa Lynn. You've got specialist support, something you're trying to DIY, you need help with. If it's a stuck sink, if it's anxiety, like the workbook's not going to do it. You got to go to a spiritual healer or a therapist, or maybe it's relationship therapist, or maybe it's something that you're trying to do yourself with, like a workbook or like a YouTube video, could be like a website, something. No, you're gonna save money, time, and be so relieved to get a specialist to help you. And then Catherine, you got healer. You're a healer. Hey, Catherine, did you know that you're a healer? Catherine knows this. She's taking my Accelerated Channeling Mediumship course, and she knows she's a healer. So, Catherine, this is just a little extra boost. And hey, you're doing great. I mean, we just talked about it. You're doing amazing with your angel healings. Start calling yourself a healer a little bit more. You just need a little more, like, you need to say the words a little bit more. And remind me to tell you the story about my friend Rebecca, if I haven't already. Okay. All right. We got through it really fast. Thank you. Okay, wait. One more for Wendy. Make a decision. You have to make a decision. Stop dithering. A or B. Just choose it. Just choose it and go forward. And neither of those is wrong. Raylene, you got self-forgiveness. This is what's tripping you up. Got to forgive yourself. Check out my shadow work blog, which is, here, I'll put it right here. Here's my shadow work blog, which can help you with self-forgiveness, ho'oponopono, something like that, so that you can manifest as you wish. Okay, I'll just put it in the comments. Brooke, you get gratitude. Giving gratitude every day, like I've been telling everyone, is going to help change your brain, and that's going to be awesome. Here's my shadow work blog post. Okay. Was that too quick, Catherine? Yeah, okay, let's do a group, because I have to be live next. I will be live. Catch me next 5D Daily Facebook group or Sound Waves Heal Facebook or YouTube for sound healing, liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing. But here's your group card and healing. Right. Observe your thoughts. This is a highly, like, big time manifesting time. And whatever you're thinking and feeling is being given to you in spades. So what are you thinking and feeling? This is not about, you know, oh, don't feel bad things, only love and light, only high vibration. No, that's not true. You can't do that. Here's my shadow work blog page again, because that's what you need if you need to release the shadow work so that you can feel high vibe. You don't ignore the bad feelings. You learn how to release it with ho'oponopono or something like that. And so shadow work is your friend. But observe your thoughts. What's happening that needs to be looked at and released so that you can think good thoughts? So how can you get into a place where you can, you know, really think positively or feel the feeling of already receiving something that you're looking for? How one way we do it is we do the manifesting exercise where we say, oh, so I call my friend, I'm like, guess what happened? It's so amazing. I just got a new car and I love it because I'm buying a new car this weekend, right? And I got a great deal and it's everything I wanted. So fancy. Oh my gosh, it was so easy. I can't believe there was no problem at all. I didn't have to be there long. Like, the guy just totally hooked me up. It was incredible, right? And then it feels silly at first, but then you're like, and then this happened. You get like all excited, your vibration goes up, and then your friend comes back. Oh yeah, that was amazing how you got your car. Isn't it great how I insert, you know, what she wants there or he wants? And so these are great exercise. We do them in my retreats, and they're a great way to bring up your vibe. Okay, now let me bring a healing from who was Observe Your Thoughts. I just put it back down in here. Okay, Tristan the Daisy Fairy. Let's bring a healing from her. And this healing will be to help you with this, because it's hard, right? Help you release some shadow work and help you do that. Like, get on that, get there, okay? Thank you, Tristan. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm sorry to be so fast at the end here, but you can catch me next. If you wanted a healing, you can get a full healing for throat chakra, for communication, for standing in your power. That's what I'll be bringing through next. You can catch me at 5D Daily or catch me on Facebook at Soundwaves Heal or YouTube at Soundwaves Heal. I'll be live in 9 minutes. As soon as I just go figure out what happened with my cat out there, I can tell it's bad. Okay. Bye, everyone. Thanks for staying with me this whole time, and see you next week, and see you maybe in 9 minutes. Okay, bye.